Namaste everyone. Begin this class in Vajrasana, sitting on the top of the heels. If this pose doesn't work for you, your knees or your ankles bother you today, you can place 2 blocks in between the feet and sit on the top of the blocks. Close your eyes and allow yourself to spend a few moments here simply tapping into your breath, observing your body from top to bottom, and deepening your breath in a way that you imagine that the whole body becomes involved in the breathing process. Like you would be breathing through the skin, through each pore, through the muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, through each cell in the body. Today we have a Hatha Yoga practice. We will have a dynamic warm-up and then we'll move into the static sets of the poses when we'll pay close attention to the breathing process and to this visualization of breathing through the whole body. But we begin this class with a Kapalabhati breath. Palms stay on your knees or on your thighs. Relax your belly completely on an inhale. And exhale, push your navel in and up. Continue with your own pace. Face stay relaxed. You're breathing only through the nostrils. All attention in the abdomen. The navel moves forward, inhale, moves back, exhale. Inhale, passive, exhale, active. Exhale, deep inhale, full exhale, palms on your thighs. Draw your navel in and up. Make 2 fists, place them around your navel and then lean forward. So your fists moving into the belly, forehead towards the floor. Try to hold your breath and then slowly come up. First release the belly, then come back to your neutral breathings. Notice how the breath changed after the Kapalabhati breath, how it became a bit easier to elongate the breath. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath, you can start contracting your throat here on the Ujjayi as we're going to proceed and move into the Sukshma Viyama. So move your palms down towards the floor, lift your feet and start circling your feet, your ankles. Few times one direction and reverse, opposite direction. Just remove the tension from this area after we spend a few minutes sitting. Now tuck your toes under, make sure all toes press down and try to sit up onto your heels. If it's too intense, just come up into the kneeling position. Interlace your fingers and start to warm up your wrists. Few times one direction and few times opposite. Concentrate on the upper body now. Forget about your ankles, forget about your toes. Stretch your arms forward, up and over. Reach with your palms up to the ceiling. Ribs pulled in. Feel the line of your body from the seat bones up towards the palms. Inhale here. Exhale, release your arms. And change, place another pinky on the top and we repeat the same short sequence. First warm up the wrists. Reverse. And then stretch your palms away and reach them all the way up. Remembering the alignments in the neck. pulling the chin slightly in so the back of your neck elongates. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your palms down. Shake your wrists if needed, palms down to the floor, point your feet and shake your feet a little bit to release the tension. Palms pressed down. Now you're going to bring your palms closer to your knees, round your spine, and on an inhale, lift your knees up as high as they can go. Exhale, bring it down. Continue. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. I'm lifting it pretty high in this video. If you cannot lift as high, don't worry about this. Just lift it slightly away from the floor till you feel the pull on the front side of your feet. We're working with this kind of a contour position from sitting on our heels, from the tippy toes position. Next inhale, come up into the kneeling, move into some side stretches. Extend your right leg to the side, toes in one line with your left knee. Belly tightly in, ribs in. Reach your left arm up, leaning towards the right leg. Notice the movement in your left lung as you're breathing in and breathing out. Parikasana, gate pose. Inhale. Exhale, back in the center. Slowly change. Right knee down, left foot extended. Reach your right arm up and lean towards your left side. Paying more attention into the right lung, expansion and contraction. Inhale, exhale, back in the center. Working with the spine now, palms down underneath the shoulders into the tabletop. We'll begin with the cat-cow movement here. You should be familiar with this movement. Inhale, arching, and exhale, rounding the spine. And noticing, even though the movement is pretty common for the warm-up, and we do it quite often, notice that maybe every time it feels slightly different. So as today we're paying attention in this visualization of the breath moving through the whole body. So each movement linked to the breath. With the next exhale, pause and come to the neutral spine. Lift up your right knee, keep your knee bent, you're holding the ceiling on your right foot, and circle your right knee. The movement comes from your hip, few times one direction. Warming up the hip joint, we'll work a lot with the hips today. And few times the opposite direction. Pause. Right knee goes down, move your palms further forward and shift the hips back and up for our first down dog. If your heels lifted from the floor, you can bend your knees a little bit more. Next inhale, reach your right leg up, bend your knees, tuck your right hip on the top of your left and circle your ankle. Few times one direction. And few times opposite. We already did this movement in the beginning of the class. Notice if that any changes happen in this area. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee down to the floor, right palm in one line with your right knee as you open up to the side. Supported side plank. Optionally, you can lift the left leg up above the floor and reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Keep rotating your left thigh out. Notice which muscles helping you to hold this position. A little bit later in this class, we're going to have a similar shape, but we will be balancing on the foot. Look down. Left knee goes down and left arm slides underneath the right shoulder for the twist. Try to move your right arm behind your spine, looking for the left thigh. Remembering our class, which was dedicated to the shoulder blades. Here, the right shoulder blades goes in retraction, moving to the center, and left shoulder to the protraction, moving away from the center. Right arm up, palm down. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Gaze up, hips stay steady. And exhale, left palm goes down. We're arriving in the beginning on the sequence and beginning with a cat-cow movement once again. Inhale, arching, and exhale, rounding the spine. Once again, go with your breath, the whole body breathing. In each asana, there is no part of the body which is not involved. Everything from the top of your head to the fingertips to the tips of the toes. Fill up your body with your awareness. After the next exhale, once again, neutral spine. Pick your left knee up this time. Left foot holding the ceiling, keeping the left foot flexed, circling the left knee. So today we're really carefully paying attention to all the warm-ups for the joints, the extremities, for the spine. So then as we move into more static set of our classes, we can pay more attention to alignments. Reverse. And pause, left knee down. Palms further forward, shifting back on the down dog, finding the center, 4 points of connection. Left leg comes up, bend your knee, stack your left hip on the top of your right, and a few circles with the left foot. Reverse. Try to maintain same pressure for the palms. Left knee goes down, left palm down, right arm is reaching up, supported side plank. And once again, your choice, right leg can be lifted above the floor, or you can let your right foot rest on the floor. Breathing, face relaxed. Exhale, right knee down and right arm underneath the left shoulder. Optionally, left arm goes behind the spine, looking for the opposite thigh. Make sure your head resting on the floor, the face stay relaxed. Exhale, left palm down, press up, and reach your right arm up for the contour twist. Make sure you're twisting, emphasizing the twist in the upper body rather than in your low back or in your hips. The hips stay neutral. And exhale, right palm goes down. And coming back to the downward facing dog, now finding the stability and symmetry between the right and left side of the body. Looking back on the feet, bringing the heels together, toes apart like a V shape. Inhale, heels lifted, legs straight. And exhale, bending the knees, squatting down. Just a few times. Inhale, straight legs. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, straight. Exhale, down. Inhale, straight. And exhale, knees all the way down to the floor, sitting back on the heels for the child pose, Balasana. Let your palms rest on the floor, forehead touching the floor. Plenty of space for the belly to breathe between the thighs. Check on your breath. Either Ujjayi breath or the circular breath, inhale flowing into the exhalation and vice versa. From here, we move into the next dynamic exercise. So on an inhale, look forward, move your chest forward and up for the cobra, and exhale, flow back into the child pose. So when you're moving between the cobra and the child, make sure this chest moving really close to the floor, in fact as close as possible. For that, you're going to bend your elbows to the sides. No rush, go with your breath. Inhale, pull you forward and up. Exhale, back and down. And next time you do cobra pose on your belly, working with the spine muscles. Lift up your palms, your legs up from the floor. Next inhale, lift it higher, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, hang above the floor. Inhale, lift it higher, squeeze. Exhale, initial position. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Continue with your breath. Next time you lift up, extend your arms forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. Each inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. Working only with the upper part. Legs stay still, lifted away from the floor. And next, exhale, one palm on another, forehead on your palms. Legs down to the floor, pause, relax your spine. Feel the breath creates the movement in the spine muscles. Relax the hips and your legs all the way to the tips of the toes. Inhale, look forward, palms underneath the shoulders. Shoulders forward, up and down for the cobra pose. Legs stay engaged, elbows slightly bent with your elbows pointing back behind you. Face relaxed. Exhale, release. Palms press down, push back into the downward facing dog. Once again, finding the symmetry and stability in this position. Looking back towards the toes. Inhale, look forward. Walk forward to the top of the mat, remembering our little squats. Heels touch, toes apart like a V shape. If you cannot reach to the floor, you can bring your palms down on the block. If you can keep your fingertips on the floor, do that. Lift your heels up, squat down, look up, gaze between your eyebrows. And exhale, fold. Inhale, squat, look up. Exhale, fold. Continue with your own breath. Whatever you do, try to keep your heels lifted from the floor, and if it's possible, keep them connected to each other. Every time you're extending your legs, they should be straight. The spine will be rounded, and that's fine. Next, exhale, heels down, elbows, elbow lock. You're grabbing your elbows and just allow the gravity to pull your head, your spine down. The passive stretch for the spine. If you want, you can rock from side to side. With the next inhale with a round spine, rise all the way up to the standing. Roll your shoulders a few times and find your position on the top of the mat. We're moving in the sun salutation. We're going to emphasize the rotation of the hip out. So it will be not a very traditional type of the sequence. Check on your breath. Is it still going? Are you still in control? Is it still flowing through the whole body from top to bottom? You breathe through the whole body. Bring your palms together towards your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up and over, look up. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back, knee down. Right palm down with your left palm. Push your left knee away. Roll your left foot on the outer edge. Sink deeper into your right hip. Exhale, palms down. Shifting back in down dog, lifting left leg up, bending the knee, opening for the left hip. And exhale, left foot next to the right. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back into the down dog. Stepping the left foot forward, back knee down. Again, push your knee away. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the left, feet together, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, reach your arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold. Stepping the left foot back, knee down. Left palm down with your right palm, push your right knee away, sink deeper for the left hip. Palms down. Step back into the down dog, right leg lift, bend your knee, right hip on the top. Right foot next to the left, exhale. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step forward with your right foot, back knee down, push your right knee away. Exhale, palms down, left to the right. Inhale, rise all the way up, look up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Inhale, push your left knee away. Exhale, palms down. Down dog with your left leg lifted, knee bend. Exhale, foot down. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, left foot forward. Push your left knee away. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the left, feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold. Stepping the left foot back. Push the right knee away. Inhale. Exhale, back and down dog. Reach your right leg up, bend your knee. Inhale. Exhale, foot next to the left. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, push the right knee away, inhale. Exhale, left foot to the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold. Right foot back. Inhale, push your left knee away. Exhale, down dog. Reach your left leg up, bend your knee, inhale. Exhale, foot down. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step your left foot forward. Push your knee, inhale. Exhale, right foot to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back. Right knee away, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up, bend your knee. Exhale, right foot down. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Back knee down, press the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Reset your breath here for a few moments. Separate your feet a little bit wider and pull your right knee up. So if you cannot hug your knee, that's okay. You can just keep your right knee 90 degrees. If you hug your right knee really close to yourself, try to arch a little bit, pushing the pelvis forward, reaching with the chest up. Whatever you do, big and nice inhale here. Exhale, lean forward, palms on the hips, and step your right foot as far back as it can go for the high lunge. You can bend your back knee a little bit if the step was not very far back. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms facing up to the ceiling. Just like we did at the beginning of the class, think about the long neck, shoulders relaxing, breathing through the nose, but the whole body feeling this breath, expansion, inhale, and exhale, contraction. Palms on the hips, turn out for the warrior two. Now you can separate your feet wider. Extend your arms to the sides and send your gaze along your left arm. From the very feet to the very top of the head, the body involved in holding this pose. Everything part of the asana, everything part of the posture. Exhale, windmill your palms down, lift your back heel, moving into the twist. Left arm reaching up. Make sure your left knee is not rolling out like we did in the sun salute. Instead, it's trying to pull towards your chest. Exhale, palms down. Step back into the downward facing dog. Knees down, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back and down dog. Continue with those twists. We're going to be lifting the left leg up. Inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip. And exhale, step your left foot through. Back knee, back heel lifted. Palms together and bring your right elbow on the top of your left knee as you twist. Trying to keep the palms together, pressed in front of the center of the chest. Feel the left foot pressing down into the floor. Look down, maintain awareness on your left foot and step your right foot to the left without changing the position. You're still in the twist, but now you're in the twisted chair pose, Parivrita Utkatasana. Inhale, come back in the center, reach your arms up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Other side, hugging the left knee up to the chest or just lifting the left leg up. Trying to keep the standing leg straight. If you're hugging your knee up to your chest, you can try to arch a little bit. Exhale, lean forward and shoot this left foot back so you're stepping really wide. Palms on the hips to align. Interlace your fingers, reach your palms facing up to the ceiling. Relax your face. Maintaining this position for a few breaths. Imagine the body being a vessel that is filled up with awareness, prana, breath. Exhale, release your palms on the hips, turn for the warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Gaze over your right arm. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your palms down to the floor, lift your back heel, moving into the twist. Right arm is reaching up. Watch out for this left knee, make sure it's not sinking too close down to the floor. Exhale, palms down. Step back into the downward facing dog. You can stay here and rest, or go for the vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. Exhale, step your right foot forward, bend your right knee. Palms together, left elbow pressing into your right knee as you twist. Breathing. Look down, step your left foot to the right, arriving in the twisted chair pose. Toes in one line, knees in one line. Back in the center, inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your arms to the sides. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift, look forward. And exhale, we're gonna be folding forward, palms on the calf muscles or on the ankles. The elbows point back with the crown reach down. Try to shift your weight towards the toes with the seat bones reaching up to the sky. With your forehead, you're trying to reach to the shins, but do not on the expense of shortening your neck. The neck stay long. Bend your knees, slowly with a round spine, rise up. Find your center. The second set, we're going to work on the rotation of the hips to step wide with the feet wide apart. Bend your knees, knees go in same direction as your toes, something 45 degrees open. Palms on the inner side of your thighs and just rock from side to side. Beginning with just exploring, opening up those areas. Feeling the heaviness of the hips. And then keeping those knees as far away from each other as possible. Rudrasana. Interlace your fingers, reach your palms up. Neck is long, face relaxing. Gaze at one point. Make sure your knees is not buckling in. Inhale, legs straight. Exhale, release your arms. Turn your feet inwards, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, start holding forward. Either you keep your palms on the floor, or you can grab your shins, you can grab your big toes, or if you can go pretty far, you can slide your fingers underneath the outer feet, like you're holding your feet, pointing your crown down, pointing your elbows to the sides. If your head easily touching the floor, see if you can bring your feet a little bit closer towards each other. Try to keep your eyes open. Engage your kneecaps and your thighs to open up the back of your legs. Inhale, half lift. For the next one, you might want to use a block. See how it feels. Twist. Right palm stay on the block, left palm on the sacrum as you twist to the side. Extend your left arm optionally up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing for the left foot. Think about your spine being in the parallel line with the floor. Maintain your breath. Inhale. And exhale, come back. Left palm on the floor or on the block. Right palm on your sacrum, twist. And the same alignments here. Reach your right arm up. Inhale and exhale, come back in the center. Take the block with you and lift up. Turn your left foot out, right foot in, and place the block close to your left foot. Bend your left knee for the side angle. Either do the supported position with your elbow down to your thigh, or you can slide your palm down to the inside of your foot. If you can, make a lock. Bring in the right arm behind your spine and left arm underneath your thigh. Send your gaze down to the floor. If you're holding the lock, it is pretty easy for you. What you can try to do is engage in the left thigh and trying to extend the left leg straight without changing the position of your torso. So the torso is still stretched along this front leg, along the left leg. Rebend your knee. If you had a lock, let it go. Lift up for reverse triangle. Inhale, left arm up, left leg straight. Exhale, back in the center. Look to your left. Bend your left knee, moving in the half moon pose. So you're shifting your weight into your left foot and palm on the block in front of your foot. Lift your right leg higher than the parallel with the floor. Optionally, reach your right arm up. Remember, I mentioned this position at the beginning of the class, so notice how your body can support you here in this balance. Your extremities are very strong as you're reaching them in all different directions. Look down. Exhale, slowly rotate your right thigh in, right foot goes down. Feet together. Bend your knees, rise all the way up and pick your right knee up with you. Left leg straight. Option 1. You're gonna twist towards your right knee with your right arm extended behind you. If you can extend your leg, you can grab the right foot from the outside with your left hand and extend your right arm behind you. Inhale back in the center. Let go of your right leg, palms together. Find the balance and then step your right foot back, palms down. Step back into the downward facing dog. Let's move for the vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale back in the down dog. Look forward, bend your knees, hop a step forward. With a round spine, rise up. Coming to the beginning once again, have this one block nearby. Again, we're going to place the feet wide, open 45 degrees or so. Bending the knees, pushing the knees away from each other, opening the inside of the thighs, and rocking a little bit from side to side. Finding the thighs in the parallel with the floor, interlace the fingers, reach your palms facing up to the ceiling, Rudrasana. Steady breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, turn your feet inwards. Option 1, do the same what you was doing on the other side. In option 2, you can interlace your fingers and send your arms away from the spine, only if your shoulders feel okay with this movement. If you had your lock, release your palms down to the sacrum, then down to the floor. We're going into the deeper twist. With your right palm, grab the outer side of your left leg, maybe shin or ankle or the foot. As you're twisting, move your left arm behind your spine, trying to grab the opposite thigh. So helping yourself with the hands, with the arms, to twist deeper. Release. With the left palm, grab the outer right foot. Right arm goes behind your spine, looking for the opposite thigh. Exhale, release. Fingertips down. Rise all the way up. Open your right foot, left foot slightly in, beginning with a side angle. Once again, try to do exactly the same side angle that you had on the opposite side. If you had the lock, you can do the lock on this side, or at least try to do the lock on this side as well. And if you're having a lock here, you can also try to challenge yourself and extend this right leg straight, like we did on the opposite side. Rebend your right knee. If you had a lock, let it go. Rise up, reverse triangle, right arm up, right leg straight, inhale. Exhale, have a block. Pull your right foot closer to yourself, shift your weight into your right leg. Right palm on the block, lift your left leg up, slightly higher than the parallel with the floor. Reach your left arm up and balance. Equally reach in all directions, exploring the space around your body. Exhale, look down. Slowly rotate the left thigh in, left foot goes down. Fold over your legs. Bend your knees, rise up with a round spine, take your left knee up. Option 1, you're twisting towards your knee, extending the left arm. Option 2, grabbing the foot from the outside. Parivritta Padangusthasana. Back in the center. Keep your left knee bent, step back with your left foot. Palms down, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Our final down dog for today. Look forward and walk your feet to the middle of the yoga mat, feet wide. We're moving in Malasana. If you need, you can slide something underneath your heels. I would suggest to do that rather than sit on the blocks. We want to hips or pelvis be kind of hanging down. If you can, bring your elbows to the inside of your knees and bring your palms together, creating a little bit of resistance between your knees and your elbows. Engage the pelvic floor slightly, lift it up to protect your internal organs. With your crown, reach up towards the ceiling. That's, in a way, our key pose. Something what will serve as a transition between the standing, more active poses, into the more of the cool down, and then eventually Shavasana. Extend your legs. Folding over the legs, you can shake your legs a little bit. Palms down to the floor, bring your knees down, sit back between the feet for Virasana. If that absolutely doesn't work for you, you can sit on the heels, just like we did in the beginning of the class, or you can sit on 2 blocks. Place your right palm on the top of your left, your palms facing up. Close your eyes. We're moving into the 360 breath here for about 3 minutes. So begin with simply watching your breath and just calming down your breath. You don't need to jump into this exercise right away. But what 360 breath means is that when we inhale, we relax in the belly, but then we emphasize on expanding the chest. Not just expanding it forward, but to the sides and back. So you feel the whole volume of the chest, of the lungs. We don't need to count anything. What we're going to do is just watch the breath. So begin with me, belly relaxing. Inhale begins. You inhale, feel the expansion in the chest in all directions. As you inhale for about 90% of the possible volume of your lungs. Then hold your breath for a few seconds, feel expansion. Then do the rest of the inhale, and then complete exhale. Again, inhale from the belly, rising up, expanding the chest, do the 90% of your inhale. Then hold your breath. While you're holding, you keep expanding in all directions. The rest of inhale and a full exhale. One more time together. Inhale, expansion in the belly, in the chest, in all directions. Hold it for a few moments. The rest of inhale and a complete exhale. We're here for a little bit longer. You spend some time observing your breath. Finishing up, coming back to the neutral breath. Release your arms and very slowly lift your hips and extend your legs in front of you, especially if you were sitting in Virasana in a full position. Shake your legs a little bit and open your legs wide 90 degrees or so for Upavishta Konasana. Mind that the toes always pointing up, the knees always pointing up. You can move the flat flesh of your buttocks behind so you can sit on your seat bones. You can begin with simply placing the palms behind your spine and keep reaching your crown up to the ceiling. Or you can bring your palms in front of you, arching slightly in the low back, pulling the floor under yourself. You go as far forward as your body allows you to go. Remember, we're hinging from the hips. We're not causing any trouble to our low back, to our spine. The toes never rolling nor out nor in. They're always pointing up. Close your eyes and continue breathing. At this point, we're trying to slow down the breath, make it as soft, as subtle, as invisible as possible. Inhale, prepare yourself to lift up. Help yourself with the hands, bringing the knees bend close to each other. Pause in there. And then open the knees and grab your big toes with the peace fingers. Balancing on the platform between the seat bones and the sacrum. We're trying to either just move the feet away from each other, keeping the knees bent, or extending the legs straight to the sides. Basically doing the similar position, but we kind of are hanging on in the air. Keep the spine straight so you're not rolling back. Gaze steady, breath steady. Exhale, bend your knees, feet down in the center. With a round spine, roll back on your back. Knees bent, feet as close to the seat bones as possible. Lift up your hips for the Setubandhasana, shoulder bridge. Shimmy your shoulder blades towards each other. If possible, interlace your fingers underneath the pelvis. Chest pressing into the chin, but try to keep your head still. Belly stays still, breath happens through the chest. Exhale, lower yourself down. Relax your shoulders. Separate your feet and bring your knees to touch. Let your low back to be released. So for the next one, we will need one block. I'll show you two options. First one will be with a block, another one will be without it. Viparita Karani Mudra, we're having the block underneath the sacrum, then eventually lifting the both legs up. Knees can be slightly bent. If you want to try without the block, take a look how you're gonna hold your hands. I'm showing the fingers to the sides. Lift your heels and slide the bases, the wrists under the sacrum and the fingers pointing in opposite directions. And as you're holding your pelvis, elbows planted in the floor, elbows pressed down. You try to lift up the both legs. Yes, that will be uncomfortable for the wrist. Yes, that can feel quite sensitive, especially if you're doing it the first time. It just takes some time to adjust the load, to work out those wrists. We're not gonna spend too long here. We're just locking the energy for the few breaths. This is actual mudra. So mudra is not something that only can be done with the fingers as we used to, but with the whole body as well. Exhale, toes down, release, hips down. If you use your wrists, you can circle your wrists a few times one direction and a few times opposite direction. Place your right thigh on the top of your left. Two options: either hold on to your legs and just pull them however they go, or grab your left foot with the right hand and right foot with the left hand. You're holding the feet at the outer sides of the feet like you would do the Gomukhasana. So feet in one line, one knee in front of another. If it's confusing, just keep squeezing your thighs together. If you was holding your feet, let it go. Try to move your right foot behind your left shin and then twist your legs to the left. So that would be the eagle legs, Garudasana. If that doesn't work, just make sure you're keeping those thighs together and twisting. Inhale in the center. Exhale, left thigh on the top of your right, and once again you can see I'm grabbing my feet. I'm holding the outer edges of the feet and trying to line them up. Knees one in front of another. Pulling my legs towards the chest, towards the belly. Exhale, let it go. Once again, optionally, you could move your left foot behind the right shin and twist. Come back in the center and relax. That was our last poses. If there is anything else that was missing from this class for you, please take your time to do any poses that feels appropriate here. Whenever you'll be ready, I meet you in the Shavasana, our final relaxation. Lay down on your back with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. With a deep and full exhale, let go all the tension, all the residual tension in the body. Once again, come back to this visualization as the breath happens through the whole body. You're breathing through the skin, through the pores. You're breathing through internal organs, through each cell in the body. With each inhale, filling your body with the air, with prana, energy. With each exhale, letting go the tension, letting go the distractions, worries. Allow yourself to rest here for the few minutes. next inhale, slowly become aware of the space around you, above you, and beneath you. Become aware of the shape of the body and notice how does it feel to be in the body right now. Perhaps bring in some movements, stretches, anything what it takes for you to transition from the final relaxation from this practice into any comfortable seated position. And sitting with a straight spine, give yourself a few more moments of silence and stillness here. And whenever you will be ready, you can close this class. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I'm looking forward for our next class together.